Welcome on back to some more Horizon Forbidden West. Alright, so we gotta go to Barren Light, but also we gotta we can override a charger. Oh wait, before we do any of that, we got missions. Where can I enter? This way? Maybe? The hell? Oh, maybe again from here. Down here? You are.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Whoa, what is this? Okay. Start it. Sure.
All right, let's start off simple.
What is this, chess?
The like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points.
Okay.
To win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner?
Yes.
That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health.
Got it.
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Okay, so pick up the machine to my right. Press X.
Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes.
So it wants me to go here.
Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here.
She's about to attack me, isn't she?
And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total,
only do
your
2.
machine's combat power equals 2 points.
Oh,
Since
I have just realized that
it has 0 points of attack.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm fixing this
and
now.
Just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? you can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one space further. Try it out.
Oh, okay. Sprint.
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack.
So it's
Now,
vulnerable.
some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points.
Got it.
So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Yep, no, I got it.
That's about it for your turn then.
She's probably about to kill my machine.
Now,
Or
I'll let
not.
you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she
Interesting,
goes,
okay.
and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my... You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes, that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean. Come on then, let my machine have...
What? Oh, for whatever reason, I didn't realize that was her machine. I thought that was mine.
through?
My bad.
Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes
that's
losing a piece
self-explanatory.
can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That
Hooray!
wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or 2.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Okay. So you got a bunch of stuff. Let's do the knockback tutorial.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet.
Huh.
How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of Strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, the more damage you can do. So finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for overpowering your opponent. Here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines.
Okay.
Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's
Plus
add those
the one.
together, and
Yeah.
your machine has 3 points of combat power. My machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value of 0 points. It's also not a
Yeah,
so
I
my
got
combat power. This means go ahead and test it out. There you go. Now,
Sorry,
choosing
she
the
just
right
explains
terrain
things
doesn't
so
just
slow.
improve
It's
your
like, I got the
offense.
gist.
It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since it's standing on grassland terrain, this terrain has a value of 0.
Zero,
This
so my
means
attack power
your
is gonna be
machine's
2.
combat power. My machine can't use their attack power since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it, which means my machine gets an extra point.
Yeah.
If you compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens. Ha, see? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards.
Okay.
Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that,
So I'm gonna overcharge.
if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? There's still one more thing I want to show you. Alright, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power.
Yes.
However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you
Got
can
it.
overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering for me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Okay. What about machines, types, and skills?
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army.
All right.
Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left. All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff.
Sure.
Great, now grab your other machine. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and so we can take a look at the rest of the... Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look,
But
it
his
even
weakness is
rotated your piece.
exposed.
A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know.
I definitely want to try a real game. Alright, so what do I get for doing this? 75 metal shards. I get a bristleback strike piece. Oh, for getting all 4 boards completed. Let's do this.
Here we
Just try it
go.
out. Do here.
Time to get serious. Your move, Red.
I don't want you to sprint. Actually, you know what? I will sprint. Then I'll overcharge you. Attack you like that.
Oh, bold choice.
Alright, now I got you to deal with. Oh wait, go back. Let's rotate you. Look that, actually, you know what? Bring it back this way and turn. Then you're dead. Damn.
Not looking good for you, Red.
No, not really.
Oh, I won!
Damn.
Probably shouldn't sound so surprised, huh?
Alright, let's retry that.
Let's play.
I shouldn't have done the overcharge.
Time to make my move.
So you are
Your
gonna go
turn.
here. There we go. Then I'm gonna go to you. You'll kill him.
You got me down to one piece. I am impressed. My turn.
Might as well overcharge it. Get you dead.
Ah,
Yep.
looks like I lost.
Alright, let's do medium.
Let's do this.
Let's put you over here. Take this lantern. Put you here. Then you will go over here.
Okay, let's see. That's it for me.
Nice. Oh, that's right. You can only move 2 pieces at a time. I forgot. Yeah,
My turn.
that's right. Hey. What are you
Well, that's
oh,
done now.
crap. Forgot you can sacrifice.
You're up, Red.
I want to keep you back here. Okay. Then you, I want you here.
Time to make my move. Board's all yours. You
Nice.
are on a roll.
Okay. Then you'll kill you.
That was
There we go. It's in the turn.
time to get serious.
Ooh. Okay. Oh!
One less piece on the board.
I can't overcharge because I need 2 points for that. That's not gonna work. Then turn.
Gotta say, your odds aren't good, Red.
He's gonna want winning. Yep.
I won.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, but I'll play you again if you want.
Let's try it again.
This is gonna be fun. Okay, let's see. Your move, Red.
Let's do that.
Armor is a machine's best defense.
Now let's cancel. Let's now bring you. Put you here.
Time to get serious. knocked right off the board. Ah, off the board it goes. Okay, let's see. You're up, Red.
Okay. Then I want you to go here and knock him out.
Ah, off the board it goes.
I want you to overcharge. Oh, you won't attack? You wouldn't attack? That was stupid. I thought it would allow me to attack.
I'm up.
Damn.
Looks like you're down to one piece. That was brutal.
Wait, can I just have my turn? Oh, I have to move him? Oh. Okay.
You got me.
Got it.
Fair and square.
Let's do hard now.
Good luck. Board's all yours.
All right. You got far. Put you there for now.
Time to make my move.
Ah, damn.
Nice.
Might as well kill him.
Well, that's done now.
Go back here and turn.
Let's see. One less piece on the board. That's it for me.
Let's overcharge you. Do this.
Time
And turn.
to make my move. Ah, knocked right off the board. Ah, off the board it goes. Hey! Oh, that was the perfect spot. Your turn.
Put you here.
My turn. You're up, Red. Guess I shouldn't have left that weak spot open, huh?
You should not have. Okay.
Time to
Oh, did he just
get
win?
serious.
She win? No, she's not. Okay.
Board's all yours. Now
I got it?
that
I did.
was a game,
Yep.
even if I lost.
That's why I overcharged it. It's all worth it. Risk it for the biscuit. Alright, let's do a regular challenge. So what does this say? 0 out of 3 beginner players defeat all 3 beginner strike players to earn this reward. Oh, I get 2 skill points for it. Okay. Oh, now I get to pick. I like the borrower. Those are good to have. I like these. The Fanghorn is good. Scrapper can also be good to have too. Alright, let's hit the challenge.
This is gonna be fun. I'm up. That's it for me.
Oh wow. Real at the cross. It's just overcharge so I can get you out.
Well, that's done now. Time to make my move.
Hopefully that wasn't a mistake.
That was brutal. Your turn.
There you go.
One less piece on the board. My turn.
Ah, you got
That
me.
was brutal.
Yeah, let's go after you.
Ah, off the board it goes.
No, that's not worth it. You guys is.
Your move, Red.
It's like the guy's exposed. Eh. Oh, wait. From here, though. There we
One
go.
less piece on the board.
Alright, let's gotta get one more machine in that
Time to
one.
Get serious.
Oh, did she just
Guess
win?
luck's not on your
Ah,
side today, Red.
damn it. I was
Let's
so
do this.
close.
Okay, let's see. That's it for me.
Let's do it.
Ah, not that easy to get through my machine's armor, is it? Time to get serious.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Well, that's done now. Knocked right off the board. One less piece on the board. That was brutal. Time to make my move.
Yep, you do that.
Your turn. Thank the forge you hit armor. You're just hammering down on my pieces now.
Yes, I am.
Well, that's done now.
No!
That's the game. You up for a rematch?
All right, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done with the machine strike. I won't.
I'll see you later, Aloy.
Yeah, this I am doing. So I'm gonna end this video here, and I'll see you next time in some more Horizon Forbidden West.